Hey! Okay, here's the deal. This is my first YouTube video. I'm excited, nervous, and I have every intention of keeping this under 15 minutes. So I'm looking at the clock right now. I am sitting here in my apartment looking at my roommate. I'm making her sit over there for two reasons. A, so that I don't feel like a crazy person sitting in a room talking to myself. And B, so that she can be my support from afar. Okay. So, to help me get over my nervousness, I'm going to be acting really silly, goofy. But it's all me because I'm a silly, goofy person. Okay. So, I have been trying to figure out what to do for a first YouTube video. Like, what do you do? And I decided to just answer common natural hair questions. And when I say common natural hair questions, I mean the questions that people would ask me about my natural hair. And dent in the afro. Please get used to me adjusting my hair throughout this video. Okay. My roommate's laughing at me. Okay, so common natural hair questions. I will try to think of as many questions as I can under 15 minutes, and I will try to think of just things that you will want to know if you're following my channel, as well as things that people might ask me while I'm waiting in line at Chipotle and they notice my big hair. Yeah. Okay, so first things first. Here's a very common question. How long have you been natural? Okay, I've been natural since middle school. I'm 24 years old now, going on 25. I know, I look like I'm still in middle school. I get it all the time. But anyway, that means that I've been natural for more than 10 years now. And I have seen a lot of changes, from people thinking you're weird if you have an afro to people being very interested in you because they might want to cut their hair and grow an afro too. And by that I mean that I've seen how natural hair has become more popular. And I don't even care about it being more popular so much as I care about it being less weird, if you get what I'm saying. People not looking at you like you have a third eye or something because you have an afro and it's not 1968. But anyway, so I've been natural since middle school, going on 10 years now. I didn't go natural because I wanted to, be closer to my people. I went natural because I got a really bad perm and my mother decided to not put them in my hair anymore, and that was pretty much the depth of it. But as time went on, I kind of started to like it more and more. I had locks for 4 years, from my junior year of high school to my junior year in college. Then I cut them, and then I let my afro grow for almost 2 years, and then I cut my hair again, and I've had this crop of hair since February 14th, 2012, which means that in a little over 2 weeks, I'll be celebrating 2 years since my second big chop. So, in short, I have had natural hair for more than 10 years, but I've had this head of hair growing on my head for almost 2 years. And that's important because I've met people who have been like, how long have you been natural? And then I'll say, oh, since middle school. And they'll be like, oh, that's all the hair you have? And it's like, I've cut it a few times, but yeah. My roommate's really laughing at me. Okay, so what's another common natural hair question? Yeah. What's your hair type? What's your hair type? When you say hair type, I assume that you're talking about the Andre Walker hair typing system that has been greatly revised by Naturally Curly, which I will put a link in the bottom because it's a great starting point for people who want to figure out their hair type. And so in short, my hair is type 4A. I even took some of their little quizzes to figure it out, and I'm pretty much a bona fide type 4A. Like most people with hair on their head, I have different textures around my head. So you could say 4A, 4B, but for the most part, I just say 4A. And like the hair up here is very dense, very just so much hair. I refer to this as the jungle. That may be racially offensive, but hey, that's what I call it. My hair in the crown is also very, very much prone to tangles and breakage, and it's a little bit shorter than the rest of the hair on my head. The hair on the sides is a bit looser, and then the hair in the back is looser. So even though I have slightly different textures, though, for the most part, my hair is type 4A. Also, something that you should know is that I had a bit of breakage on this back side of my hair. This hair has been this corner of my hair has been giving me problems for a long time, even when I had locks. And so I'm kind of nursing this back to health with castor oil. But yeah, I'm type 4A. Another common question that people ask you when you have natural hair is, what products do you use? A lot. Okay, I'll be more specific. I use a lot of products, so a lot of different products. So I like to pretty much tell people which brands I'm most likely to buy. And so I mainly use Shea Moisture, Oil Handmade, but I use a lot of brands. But I mean, I will do another video talking about which products I use. But okay, here it is. I order products offline from time to time, but lately I noticed that I tend to stick to the natural hair care brands that I can get from Target and other places. So Shea Moisture, Karen's Body Beautiful, I've started using them a bit ever since they started being carried at Target. I use a little bit of Kinky Curly. I'm looking at my products right now, actually. And I also have started using As I Am, mainly their coconut co-wash. And yeah, Oil Handmade is going to start being carried in Target. Target is going to start carrying Oil Handmade. That sentence didn't make sense. And so I'm really excited about that. So that means I don't have to order their stuff offline anymore. So really, it looks like most of the products I use, I will be getting them from Target. But there is one brand that I will be willing to order offline. I try to stick to only ordering one, maybe two brands offline. I don't want to be ordering stuff from a lot of different places. And I'll go ahead and show you that product. But this is that's Curl Junkie. Whatever. Curl Junkie. I get my Curl Junkie from curlmark.com. And I know a lot of people will say, I'm a Curl Junkie. And so, yeah, that's going to be me soon. I've only tried one of their products, but from that one product, I think that their other products would probably be great. And so I'm really excited about trying their conditioners, mainly their conditioners. And that is the only three main questions I can think about that people ask you when you're natural. How long you've been natural, what's your hair type, and what products do you use? But let me think. What's your favorite hairstyle? Yeah. Okay, so for the longest, my favorite hairstyle has been a wash and go, because it's simple. Wash and go. But lately, I've been trying to wear my hair stretched out more. So my favorite hairstyle as of late has been an afro. This afro is not as stretched as I would like it to be. I'm going to be washing my hair soon and stretching it out some more. But at the same time, this is not my hair in its most shrunken state. And so this is, yeah, my favorite hairstyle to wear is an afro. It's just a classic natural hairstyle. I mean, it's been around since the Panthers, the Black Panthers. But no, really, it is my favorite hairstyle. And I guys, show my hair a little bit. But other things you should know about my hair is that my hair is very fine. The individual strands are very fine. My hair is very dense, meaning I have a lot of strands. Like, just especially at the top. Just like a lot of billions and billions of hair strands. Probably exaggerating there. And yes, a lot of hair strands. And what else is there? When it comes to porosity, I have no freaking idea what that means. I've read a lot of different explanations on it. I still kind of don't understand what it means. So if you ask me about my hair porosity, I'm probably going to say IDK. I don't know. I just know that my hair is fine, and that because it's fine, even though it's like dense and it looks really thick, it doesn't like heavy products. Shea butter, no. Like straight up shea butter on my hair, no. Really, really heavy oils, no. My favorite oil is coconut because it's pretty light. And I used to use olive oil more, but then when I switched to coconut and I started using olive a little bit more, it started feeling a lot heavier. My favorite, another favorite hairstyle of mine is a twisted pin up. Like I put my hair in 2-strand twists and then I pin it up. And I mainly wear my hair like that when it's freezing cold outside and I have to put a hat over my head. But other than that, I'm usually wearing an afro. Can you think of any more natural hair questions? Well, I'm at 12 minutes and about 30 seconds, and I can't think of anything else that you might want to ask me. Like I said, in another video, I'll talk more about my natural hair products, and then I'll talk more about my natural hair regimen, but those are the main things.